Welcome to another episode of Yooper Snow Chronicles. I'm Yooper Steve, and I want to share with you some interesting winter weather history from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan here. We have 4 years to talk about: 1997, 1998, 2004, and 2006. I hope you enjoy today's winter weather history from the UP. Let's get started. We're going to talk about 1997, March 14th. A pretty good snowstorm occurred across the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, bringing a foot of snow to Iron Mountain area and Escanaba areas. At the National Weather Service in Marquette, they recorded a daily snowfall record of 26.2 inches of snow. And then down in Marquette City, they received 18 inches of snow. Now up in Big Bay, which is northwest of Marquette a little bit, they saw 2 feet of snow. A strong low pressure system moved northeast through Iowa, southeast Wisconsin, and in the northern tiers of lower Michigan on the 14th and 15th. Heavy snow began on the afternoon of the 13th across Wisconsin and south central areas of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, then spread overnight across much of the region. Now, the snow continued into the morning of the 15th, with lake effect snow kicking in across those northeast snow belts, which would bring snow into the Marquette region. And they saw a 32.4-inch snowfall at Marquette County Airport as a result. In a 24-hour period between 7 p.m. on the 13th and 7 p.m. on the 14th, the airport had received already 28 inches of snow, breaking a 24-hour snowfall record of 25.4 inches of snow, set on March 18th and 19th in 1986. Now let's move on to 1998 of March 14th. Cold air blowing across the region, bringing the cold air across the Lake Superior region, the warm waters of Lake Superior, bringing heavy lake effect snowfall across the west and central parts of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Snow totals in Ironwood were 16.7. Ramsey, 13.5 inches of snow. Paint Lake near Iron River had 11.8 inches of snow. Berglund saw 11.7. Wetmore tallied 11 inches of snow, and Rockland settled for 9.4 inches. Marquette County Airport landed with 9.4 inches, and Silver City enjoyed a 9-inch snowfall day. Now, 2004, March 14th, widespread snow fell across the region overnight on the 13th and into the early morning hours of the 14th. Low pressure system moved across Lake Superior, bringing heavy snowfall amounts over the south central areas in the eastern UP. Snow totals included 12 inches at Gladstone, 10 inches at Wetmore. Cooks received 8 inches, along with Grand Marais, Gwynn, and Channing and Newberry. They all received 8 inches of snow, roughly. A gusty southwest wind bringing extensive blowing and drifting snow compounded the impact of this late winter storm in March. Now on to 2006, March 14th, a low-pressure system developed over the Central Plains, deepened rapidly as it moved across the eastern Upper Peninsula of Michigan on the evening of the 13th. As a result of this strong storm, intensive convective snow, along with blizzard conditions, enveloped much of the western UP, south, and north-central parts of the UP on the 13th and 14th. Higher locations here in Houghton County, Keweenaw, Gogebic, Ontonagon, and Marquette counties received 1 to 2 feet in a 24-hour period. Big stuff. The greatest storm totals accumulated were hefty 33 inches in Rockland. Coming in close with 32 is Painesdale, and a solid 21 inches at the National Weather Service in Marquette County. Thunderstorms associated with this storm initially bringing snowfall rates up of 1 to 2 inches an hour, and at some locations on the 13th. Now, there was also heavy sleet accumulations occurring at Iron Mountain, up to a half-inch thick of ice. Two-Hearted and Luce County also received 1 inch of thick ice. Heavy wintry mix and blizzard conditions caused some road closures, numerous vehicle accidents, and also caused schools to be closed, including Northern Michigan University and Finlandia University in Hancock as a result. Blizzard conditions resulted in plows being pulled off of US 41 from Calumet to Mohawk because it was so bad on the evening of the 13th and early mornings hours on the 14th. Also, were power outages occurring with those strong winds downing trees and power lines. And the Ontonagon County Sheriff on that day reported that storm caused all activities across the county of Ontonagon County to be canceled. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. This is another episode of Yooper Snow Chronicles. I'm Yooper Steve. Stay tuned for the next one. Stay cold, my friends. This is the beautiful Upper Peninsula. Hope to see you again.